So what is my type? What is my biggest character flaw? Am I single or am I taken? Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So first of all, thank you guys so much for 300 subscribers. I'm so grateful for everyone that subscribed to my channel. And since there's so many new people that probably don't know a lot about me, I just wanted to make a get to know me video just so I can share more about myself with you guys. So I did make a Q&A about 2 years ago, and there's gonna be some overlap between that one and this one because I'm just gonna answer a little bit of the same questions, but this one's still gonna have new questions. But yeah, let's just get straight into the video. So the first question is, why am I making a YouTube channel? I'm really just making a channel because I wanted to make one since like freshman year of high school, but I just didn't, and I kind of just never got around to doing it. And then in college, I kind of like started filming a little bit of videos, but I didn't really post many of them. But I feel like now that I am older, I just feel like I have a lot of insight that I want to share with other people. And I feel like I want to stop people from making the same mistakes I've made. And I know I'm still young, like I'm only 22. So I know I'm still really young and I'm gonna like obviously like encounter more in the future. But I just want to kind of take everyone on this journey with me as I'm learning and growing. So yeah, that's kind of the reason why. Also, I definitely want to document a lot of this too because I think this is a really fun stage in my life. So I just want to take people along with me to see the journey. And another reason is because I really want to build a community. Like already I love answering comments and I love talking to people, and I just love that I can like have back and forth conversation because I love just talking to people. So that's another reason, is just to build a community of people that can be together on my channel. So the next question is, what is my channel about? And I still am not 100% sure what direction I want my channel to be. I think I'm starting to do a lot of like motivation and like productivity stuff, which I really like doing that because that's what I'm passionate about. But I think it also is gonna be like lifestyle, like vlogs. I think the vlog aspect of my channel is more so for me, just for like documentation. But yeah, so I'm still kind of figuring out exactly what kind of videos I'm going to make in the future. But yeah, it's gonna be mostly like lifestyle or motivation or productivity, probably something in that realm. Yeah. Where did my YouTube name come from? So my YouTube name is Aries Christina, and I came up with this my sophomore year of college, so that's about like 3 years ago now. And so that's my Instagram name, and it's also my YouTube name. And I just came up with it, and I was just like, you know what, that sounds kind of good. I kind of like it. So I kind of just kept it. There's really no like background story as to why I made it that. It's just something that came in my head and I liked it. So that's why that is my YouTube name. So how old am I and when is my birthday? I already said I'm 22 and my birthday is August 4th. If I could live anywhere, where would it be? And this is an interesting question because I really don't know where I want to like sow my roots. Is that the expression, sow your roots? I don't know. I don't know where I want to like stay permanently yet because I'm in Atlanta right now and I've already been thinking of where I want to go next. I don't plan on staying here very long, maybe like 3 to 5 years-ish. I really don't know. But I went to Charlotte for New Year's, if you saw that video, and I actually fell in love with Charlotte. Even though I was just there for 2 days, I really like Charlotte. So now I'm thinking of maybe possibly moving there in the future. I've also been thinking about DC. Houston, I've never even been to Houston, but like, you know, one of the hot spots. I know people don't like how people who are not from there are moving there, but I don't know. I just can't. If you guys are from Indiana, you know, like there's nothing there. So I never plan on staying in Indiana forever. But yeah, so now it's all about just figuring out where I want to be long term. And yeah, I still don't know where I will end up yet. Where do I see myself in 5 years? So in 5 years, I'll be 27. Oh my gosh, 27 sounds so grown up. But anyway, at 27, I think I definitely want to be stable in my career, number one. I definitely want to have passive forms of income at 27. I think it would be ideal if I was engaged at 27. I just feel like engagement at 27, that sounds about right. But you know, who knows how that's going to turn out. What else? 27, traveling, making money, having a good time, living life. I don't know. I think that's where I see myself, just being kind of stable in my career and just building my empire. What are my hobbies? So my hobbies include, I like to read, I like to knit, I meditate a lot, journal. Does that count as a hobby? I guess that's a hobby. That's about all I do. Not too exciting. not too exciting, but yeah, I would say those are my hobbies right now. What is the first thing that I notice about other people? I think this is an interesting question. I would say I'm not a physical person, like, if that makes sense. Like, I really care more about like the insides of people than the outsides of people. So when I meet someone, I think the first thing I notice about them is their demeanor. And yeah, I see their outsides clearly, yeah, but like, I don't know, the way that they carry themselves is the first thing I notice. And like, I don't know, I just pick up on that stuff really easily, and like, it tells a lot about a person, in my opinion. So yeah, I would say someone's demeanor is the first thing I notice about people. What is something that a lot of people don't know about me? I think I would say something that a lot of people don't know about me is that, I don't know, I feel like the way that I am perceived on the outside has no correlation to how I am in the inside. I feel like I have weird interests that a lot of people don't know about. Like, I'm very much into like Disney movies, and like, I don't know, like my favorite movie of all time is The Prince of Egypt. I don't know if anyone's seen that, but that's like one of my favorite movies ever. Like, I just feel like a lot of people like miscategorize me, and they make assumptions that are just not true. Like, I love history. Like, I'm a big history person. I love learning about history. I've been to Auschwitz in Germany. Like, I just love soaking up knowledge in history. I love learning. And I feel like that's something a lot of people don't know about me, because I don't really share that much. The next question is, what do I do for a living? So the first thing is, I have 2 careers. I'm a real estate agent in Atlanta, and also I'm an HR specialist. If I could meet someone dead or alive, who would it be? I would say Princess Diana. I just admire her poise and her charm so much, and the way that everyone loved her. Like, I would just love to have a conversation and be like, how are you that girl? Like, how did you like just do that? Yeah, I would say Princess Diana. What is my biggest character flaw? I would say that my biggest character flaw is that I lack patience so bad, guys. Like, my patience level is just so not there. And that's with everything. It's like, if I want something, I want it now. And that's really bad. Like, I know I need to get out of the habit of that. Like, if I'm driving anywhere and people keep on getting in my way, I'm gonna get impatient and I'm gonna start getting angry. And I don't know, I feel like in my day-to-day life, I just need more patience, and just need to realize that like, life is not a rush, and that you're allowed to take time to do things. So I would definitely say my impatience. What else? And I would say I lack focus a lot. I would also say I lack focus because, I don't know, there's so many different things that I could do. Like, I don't know, it's just so weird to me that like, I only have one life, and I have to fit everything that I want into one life, and it kind of overwhelms me. So I always try to do like a million things at once, and I don't have that focus to only like start and finish one thing. So I would say focus and impatience are my 2 biggest character flaws. So yeah. What do I like the most about myself? This is an interesting question. I'm gonna say I like my drive and determination a lot. Like, I feel like I'm a very resilient person, and I feel like when I get faced with obstacles, I kind of just get through it and bounce back. So I would definitely say that. I would say physically, I like my lips. I think I have nice lips, and so that's my like physical favorite thing about myself. But yeah. So what is my biggest dating pet peeve? If I'm talking to someone, I would say my biggest pet peeve is when promises are made, or when someone says they're gonna do something and they just don't do it. Because you could have just said nothing at that point. Like, if you're gonna say you're gonna do something and I'm not asking you to do it, like, why did you not do it? I don't know. I just feel like if you say you're gonna do something, you should do it. And I always stand by that myself. Like, if I tell someone I'm gonna do something, I do it. Because I just think, why would I commit to something and just not follow through with it? But that's just me. So where am I from? I'm from Indianapolis, Indiana. Well, I'm really not from Indianapolis. I just say Indianapolis because that's what people know. But I'm really from Avon, Indiana, which is like a tiny, not really tiny, it's like a suburb of Indianapolis. So did I go to college? Yes, I went to college. I went to Indiana University, graduated in May of 2023. What is my ethnicity? I am Black, 100% Black. What is my ideal date? I would say my ideal date is, and mind you guys, I'm a very like low maintenance person. So I would say my ideal date is literally like a parked car conversation. But if we're talking about like a date where we go out somewhere, okay, I would say like, I don't know, I would still say like driving around the city, like especially Atlanta, because this is a great city to drive around. I would say driving around the city, listening to music, having good conversation, because I don't know, I feel like the point of a date is to like get to know somebody else. So I really don't like doing anything that is like a movie or something that's like kind of distracting, I guess, from the other person. But I do like activities, like I do like going like ice skating or doing something like hiking or something like adventurous too. That's a good date. So anything that's like kind of in that realm, I like that as a date. Or just kind of spending quality time with the other person, driving around, getting food, that kind of thing. I like that too. So what is my type? And guys, if you watched my first Q&A, you'll realize that this question did not change at all. My type physically, okay, I'm gonna start with physical. Physically, my type is literally anything. The only thing that I'm kind of picky about is height. And when I say height, I'm 5'3". So ideally I would want somebody that's like 6'3", 6'4". And I know, okay, you're gonna be like, why do you need someone that's 6'3", 6'4"? I just like it, okay? That's just what I like, and so that's what I want. That's what I like. So yeah, I would say that's like the only physical requirement that I'm kind of like not lenient on. But he doesn't have to be that tall. I would say the lowest I'll go is like 5'10". But yeah, I would prefer like 6'3", 6'4". When it comes to like personality-wise, I would say just intelligent. I love a man that can articulate himself, someone that is well-spoken, who's a gentleman. I like a problem solver, someone that has a good head on their shoulders and is ambitious. And what else? And just a gentleman. He really does have to be a gentleman and just be a kind person overall. And those are really like all the main things that I'm looking for in someone else. So the last question is, am I single or am I taken? And I'm pretty sure everyone can guess the answer to this. I'm single. Yeah, I'm single, but I've never actually, fun fact, I've never had a boyfriend actually. And I don't know, guys, like I don't think I don't know, I'm just very content by myself, and I just never felt like I needed another person. And so when I know what I want and I don't feel like I don't get lonely, like I never feel like I need somebody. So those two things combined just make it hard for me to like put up with stuff if I don't have to. So I don't know. Yeah, I've been single, and yeah, I've been in a lot of situationships, but they just never led to a relationship. And yeah, so I don't know if that's that's probably a bad thing that it hasn't, but that's just how it is. But yeah, guys, I hope you really liked that video, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.